Mhm. All right. Ah, shit. Hey, yo, what's up, investors here? I ain't scared of the Bears. I ain't scared of the Bears. I ain't scared of the Bears. We not scared of the Bears. We not scared. All right, let me stop fucking around. Um, mm. We just need to break past this level, and I think we should be good. We just need to break past it. Ah, come on, Nasdaq. Don't do that. Keep on pushing higher. Come on, keep on pushing higher. Come on. Come on. Push past it. Push past it. Come on, baby. We are so close. Keep pushing, baby. Thank you. Locked out. All right, we're done trading the funded account for the week. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're done for the week. We're done for the week. We made $1,600 this week. We're fucking done for the week, man. We're done. Come back next week, and we're just gonna keep on doing it, baby. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go. Lock that shit out. 3 micro contracts. All this week, I was trading 3 micro contracts. 3. I guess I could have stayed in it, but I could have stayed in it. I mean, I think this thing goes higher, though. I mean, I think it goes higher. All right. Let me just set this up. All right, I already got it done. I already did it. Okay. All right, cool. Got low at this double top, at this double bottom. I saw I saw the market consolidating at this area, so I decided that, well, we got this low right here. We got this low. From this low, we saw the market make a new high, and this could be like a two-legged pullback, or at least that's how I seen it, into support. So this range right here was kind of confirmation for me to kind of get in somewhere in the middle, and I'm glad I got into it and trusted the setup, because we got an easy straight to target winner. Easy straight to target winner. We're done with the funded account this week. Tomorrow before the sale ends, I guess I could get it today. I guess I could get it today, and I'm definitely gonna copy trade. I'm a copy trade the evals because of that stupid 5-day rule. So I'm definitely gonna copy trade them as much as possible. And on the when I get them funded, I'm not gonna copy trade them. So if I buy these at 50% off, will they always rebill with the 50% off? That's the question. I mean, I plan on getting these because I mean, like I said, I can trade a 25K. Cool. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll probably get a couple of them then. Like I said, I'm gonna invest like about $540 in accounts of 25Ks. I'm getting all 25Ks. I don't want no it'll be real bill at the price I paid. Okay, cool. Cool. Me and Nasdaq, we go together now. I don't cheat on the Nasdaq. Me and Nasdaq, she's been good to me this week. Even though she's pulled that bullshit earlier in the session, but she's been good to me. We've been good together this week. Look who I'm trading again. Look who I'm trading again. Me and my baby Nasdaq. She had an attitude in the summer, and now we good again. Now we good again. Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna forget Alfred. Kind of going back off what you said yesterday. I'm not gonna forget. Uh, all right, let's see if I can kind of get back into this somewhere. Mm, see if I can get back in this long somewhere. Look who I'm trading again. Shit, but with Nasdaq, it's like, man, these pullbacks just don't happen the way that you would like them to. Hold on, give me a second. Why should I start drinking coffee, Cave Trader? Look who I'm fucking again. Hmm. Man, nothing just looks right, man. I just want to just like, okay. All right, I'll just keep it like this then. I guess I'll just get used to it. I don't like how any of this looks. Dang. I mean, I knew I was getting out kind of early. I knew I was kind of getting out kind of early, but I just kind of want to get that my base hit. I don't like to play around with the. I don't like to play around like that. But I kind of figured that I was getting out early. All right, that looks good right there. That looks good. Yellow and green. That looks good. All right. All right. Let's see if we can get if we'll see if we'll get a pullback once the market comes into this area right here. We'll see. Are you opening? Close? Yeah. Man, I should have just that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. I should have just stayed in. I should have just stayed in this. But that was the funded account. I got to remember, funded accounts are for base hits. I'm not going for home runs in my funded account. I'm going for these base hits. I got to stop doing that to myself. Now, if I was in an eval, then of course. All right, let me get into this. Let me see if I can. Let me see if we can kind of get like a pullback. Yeah. Well, no. I'm tripping. I said I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not selling the Nasdaq anymore. I'm not selling it. Selling the Nasdaq is like shit. I don't know. Selling the Nasdaq is probably the equivalent of trying to ask a nun out on a date. It just ain't happening, man. The shit is just not happening. Because even if this thing pulls back here, it's going to be choppy. It's going to wick back and forth. I'm now implementing, like, a big part of my strategy now is follow the EMAs. If the direction is bullish, I just have to wait. I have to be patient for a pullback. I'm not even going to try to short. I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm not doing it anymore. Just wait for the pullback. The pullback is going to be sharp and fast. And if I have my limit order in the right area, I'll be a part of that push right back up. Yeah. Hell yeah. Just like Floyd Mayweather. Put them gloves right back on. Hey, you know what, man? You know, speaking of like the Floyd Mayweather is a prime example of what happens when you don't manage your money correctly. 589. A prime example of what happens when you don't manage your money correctly. And you know what? That fight against Manny Pacquiao that he signed a deal for, it's highly likely because he needs money and because this is a money fight, he's going to probably have his first loss in his career. Now, people can say that, oh, he was out of his prime because he was trying to make this into an exhibition based on what I've seen. But that was like, nah, this needs to be an official tarnish your record type of match. And I think he's going to lose it. He's going to lose. He needs the money, supposedly. So I would hate to ever be in a situation where I need money from someone, and in exchange, I have to give up something that I worked hard for. I don't ever want to be in a situation like that. Well, yeah, and today is officially my another good thing about this account right here, about my funded account today, is officially 5 months. Officially. I started this account on January 14th. So officially, this account is 5 months old. Officially, 5 months old. I almost lost the account on this day right here. I almost lost the account on this day right here, fucking around with silver. Fucking around. I almost gave back all my gains. Dude, if silver didn't drop, man, this like, dude, I was fighting against silver. Uh, I was like, I don't know. I mean, this right here really opened my eyes. I was like, I was given a second chance. Now I'm going to manage my risk. I like, dude, I got so tired. And from there, you can see that win or lose, I just accepted what happened. Obviously, I had a couple of days where I lost more than what I should have. But for the most part, like I lose this much, like these 600, 500, 600, is for whatever reason on the last day to payout, the market wants to be nasty to me. I had a bad week this week, that week. 5 losing trades in a row. I thought I was going to lose the account. But I managed my risk. I locked out when I was supposed to. Just had a string of losses. I think this account, a lot of these wins brought it back. Like April was not even a really good month. I made $68 in April. That's interesting. And then I brought the account back in May. But yeah, this day right here, January 27th. Never forget it. Never forget it. All right. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get a pullback though. I mean, I guess the market could kind of bounce here, but we got a double top rejection. We got a double top rejection here on the higher time frame chart. So, I mean, I don't know. Actually, I kind of see something right now. I see a range right there. And I see the market rejecting at a 50%, but uh like I said, I don't trust bears. I don't ever trust bears to follow through here. We got a double top. We got bulls taking, opening up his position at the lows, taking profits at the highs. We could see some profit taken, but I do expect for them to buy this shit right back up. Mm. So there's your double top rejection. Let's see what they do here at this EMA right here. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do at the 50, the short and medium term EMA. Let's see what they do here. But the market is still bullish until it's not. Really, what you really want to look for is for the bears to break this low right here. That's what you really want to look for. Um, even if we get a sharp pullback, even if we get a pullback right back to this area, it's still bullish. We need a break. We need a pullback, and we need the bears to hold that. That's the money trade right there. The bears holding that pullback, and we're seeing the continuation down. But it's still bullish. So let's see what they do here. So you've been losing a comp. Yeah, and that's, I mean, that's kind of why I only do that in the funded accounts. On the eval, I would have held this shit. I would have held it, but on these funded accounts, you know what, Alfred? I mean, shit, you make a lot of money. Uh, you make a lot of money at one time with these, with those daily payouts. But Oh shit, hold on. Give me a second. All right, so I'm in this. We'll see what happens. So I'm in this. Pull back to this. This was a fair value gap. So I'm gonna start marking out fair value gaps on the chart so I know where they are. I'm so it's tapped the fair value gap right here. We're seeing a little bit of a reaction. This is like a previous fair value gap, the one that we identified last night. You can see that the market basically rotated, back and forth, and then we finally got the drop. So actually, what do I have this on? Mm. And this is how much I risk on my trades in the funded account. I only risk now I only risk $162 to make $545. This is like a 1 to 3, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 1 to 3. I was gonna go for a 1 to 5, but my 1 to 5 will be like 111 points. Actually, no, that's not true. I originally was only going to go for 81 points, but because I saw that there was enough room, I kind of went for the 92. That's why I kind of drew that line. This is where my profit target would have been, but I kind of moved it up to make a little bit of extra money. And it's interesting that the market played around at this area before pushing higher. It's interesting. So I was just thinking about maybe just doing like an 81 point target, making $486 minus commissions and fees. If I do that for 5 days, that'll be $2,000. $2,400. Take half of that, that'll be $1,200. $1,200 every week. What? You got 4. I mean, I just roughly. Well, let's just do the 52 weeks. $1,200. I can make $62,000 a year off a Top Step, and then I won't pay too much in taxes. Hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mm. Oh shit, I should have took the short. Well, God dang. Should have took the short. All right. Should have took the short, huh? Because I mean, because I'm tired of the shorts, Alfred. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of shorts, man. I'm tired of I'm just tired of them. I want my moves to be like this. I want to get tapped in and I want it to go. Hmm. Okay. Low that candle was 526. Man. I want to get tapped in like this, baby. Oh, this is an eval, so shit. Let's see how far this shit can go. Probably like 645 or so. Yeah, it's probably. Let's see if we can get it back into this range right here. See if we get it back into this range. All right, so this is this. All right, let's see. We have a great entry. I mean, you can't beat the entry we got. It's damn it's a perfect entry so far. So far, we got this thing to go what 300 and almost shit. This thing would have been my original target would have been right here. God damn, NQ, why you gotta be so nasty like that? You ain't gotta be nasty like that, man. My original entry was right, or my target was right there. Oh my god, NQ, why? The high of that candle was literally one tick, or hold on, what the hell? What happened? Oh yeah, so yeah, it was two ticks away from my target. Two ticks. Two ticks. But if I was in my funded account, I would have got my target hit. Because I think uh I've kind of I guess in my mind, I've kind of done this and the market can kind of get like that 80 points. I have an 81 point target. So I would have hit my 81 point target right there. But I would only make $486 in the account. Hmm. Okay. All right, man. Let me just. I think I already got it set to that, but I think I already got it set to it. 486. I got it set to that already. You know, my greed is having a hard time accepting that though. My greed is literally having a hard time accepting $486. It's having a hard time accepting that. It's having a hard time accepting it. I mean, I know the Nasdaq can do better than that, but there's times when the Nasdaq can just be so nasty. $88. $90. Just having a hard time accepting it. Even though I've done the math and all I have to make is $486. That's all I really have to make. I literally don't have to make I don't have to do it, but for whatever reason, times 5. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a warning. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a warning, but I would have already had my target filled and I would have been up $486. Now price is coming all the way back to my break even after shooting straight to my target. All right, whatever, dude. Whatever, 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 whatever. Like I said, I'm having a hard time accepting that. I think what I'm gonna do, hold on, guys, give me 1 second. Okay. Let me see if I can add to this. I'm just gonna add one. Let's add one contract. Get kind of comfortable adding to the position for a little bit more money, if possible. Okay. So we do have a trend line coming down though. We do have a trend line coming down right there. We do see the market breaking out of that trend line. If they can hold it, shit, this my target can get super hit, and we can probably see the market move further than that. So what I'll probably do here is I'll probably leave a runner. I'll leave one to run for fun. So since I bought, we don't need a sell limit. Actually, what I will do is actually get out of the bulk of my position right there, and then I just have one to run for fun. So I can still be in the position making money if the market chooses to go higher. But we definitely gonna have to break that double top. But I'm pretty sure that's nothing for the Nasdaq. I mean, she's been kind of doing that all week, and the bears just has been letting it happen. Yeah, yeah. So if I can bring your attention over here, I'm starting to see the Nasdaq. We're starting to see price break above the short and the medium term EMAs. Price is still above the long term EMA. So yeah, I think we go higher. I believe we go higher here. We got this range here up top. It's going to act as a magnet. So if the market trades back into that range, we could potentially see the market come into this range and reject, or we could potentially see the market come into this range, chop, probably sweep the lows, and then go higher. But I do believe that it's highly likely that we see the market return to this range. The exit button. What the hell is that? What's that? I hear you, Alfred. I hear you. I hear you. It's just easier to take the TP. I know. I know. And you make a lot of money just by exiting out and then re-entering into the position. I'm addicted to the idea of low risk, high reward, as any trader should be. Um, I like the idea of risking small. I like the idea of getting the literally the bottom of the move. Try to get out there, get as much points as possible. It's just easier just to get that base hit. Just take one trade, having to rely on the market to kind of, because, well, if I can just simply put this, when I'm getting in and out of trades, I'm flooding my brain with all those feel good chemicals, and I begin to lose sight of what's actually happening on the chart. And this, I mean, like I said, I say this a lot, but the way I trade, I'm feeling the least amount of emotions at one time as possible. Either I'm going to be happy that my target gets hit, or I'm going to be sad and frustrated that I got stopped out. Instead of getting in, getting out, hoping it doesn't go too far, hoping it doesn't go too far against me. And then if it does go in my direction, where do I get out at? Where do I take profits? I mean, I can trail it, but you already know the Nasdaq will whip back and forth, stop you out, and then go in your direction. So I'm gonna chase it, and it's just too much. It's just too much for me personally. So I'm just gonna just go. I'm just gonna get the target. I mean, if I'm trading in the general direction, as long as I know where my low is, where I mean, if the market breaks this low, then it's highly likely that I'm gonna lose this trade. As long as I know where that is, at least. Because like right here, I mean, it just sucks that that the market came all the way back to my break even. Now, I mean, if I had my original profit target, it would have gotten hit, but because I adjusted it, I mean, it missed it by a couple of ticks. It came all the way back to my break even, and then it ran right back to my target. So, in that situation, uh, the emotions, come on, come on, top step with this bullshit, man. You touched my limit order. Thank you. All right, so we got that done. We got that filled. We're back green now. We're back green. I readjust my profit, my stop back to 27. Actually, I think I can probably get away with 54. No, I'm gonna probably do like 36 points. Probably underneath this low. We're back green again. And now we got this runner for fun. I just blame Alfred, man. I blame Alfred. He should have been told me to trade with the trend and take my trend fighting gloves off. He should have been said that shit, man. He should have been said that. Nah, nah. I mean, that's logical. You know, emotionally, if let's just say that let's just say the market is going in my direction, like kind of like in this situation, like right here, like the market goes in my direction. If I put my stop and break even, and it comes all the way back and tap my break even, and then runs back to my target, logically you'll say, "Oh shit, well at least I didn't lose anything." But come on, we know this is an emotional game. If that shit comes and touch your break even and then runs to your target, there's going to be an emotional reaction. I don't believe anybody that says that they can sit there, watch their break even gets touched, the market goes in their direction, and they don't take a revenge trade afterwards, or they try to chase the market. No way. I just can't believe that. The only thing that can do that is an algo. But a human, I won't believe it. I won't believe it. I mean, if I'm measuring emotions, I would rather take the loss. At least I tried. Now, if like in this situation, like right here, like if I was in this situation and it would have hit my target and I readjusted it to make a little bit more money and it would have came back and crashed out and stopped me out, then yeah, I definitely would have been frustrated with myself. It wasn't the market. I got a profit target hit. I just got greedy and readjusted my target and it missed it and it came back and stopped me out. I would have been frustrated at myself. But if I followed my rules and it just didn't work out, I've already showed it to you. I lost $270 5, 6 days in a row. I just had to accept that it just didn't work out. Yeah, I think the market takes out these highs. I mean, am I cheating myself? I mean, should I just throw this shit up some more? Should I just, I mean, honestly, this is all-time highs here. I don't know where this goes. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me look at that indicator, the initial balance indicator, and see what they talking about. What the high is. Oh shit. They saying that the high, let's see what the hourly high is. So 739. All right, so let's put this thing at 729. Let's do that. Let's see if we can get that. Now with this runner, I don't know. With this runner, I don't know. I guess I'll just put it. I mean, it's a runner though, you know? It's a runner. I mean, I'm up $140. Well, I guess not anymore. Honestly, Alfred, I mean, I don't know if this thing will run. I mean, shit, we're in all-time highs. We have nothing to reference to the left. Uh, if I leave this thing to run, it's highly unlikely to work. I guess I can look at Bookmap real quick and see if there's orders. Let's just do that. Let's do that. Let's see if there's orders somewhere. Look at Big with Bookmap real quick. Oh. Interesting. 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 Ugh. Eh, a top step ad? A top step ad? A top step ad? All right, let's see where. Let's see what this thing is. That was the first time that I've ever seen a top step ad. That's pretty interesting. So it looks like there's orders building up at 29.7, huh? All right, I think I'll keep it where it's at. I'll keep it where it's at. I lose $54 if I'm wrong here. I don't think Bears got it in them. I don't think Bears got it in them. They're not like that. Bears ain't like that. And they want you to buy more. And as predicted. I mean, it wasn't a prediction. It was just highly likely for the market to return back into this range. You like to think of ranges as a magnet. This is where all the orders are. This is where we're going to see the consolidation. And just like clockwork, we had the market come right back into it. So I'm going to remove this actually. That's interesting. Are you saying that the market 657? Nice. That's interesting. I wonder why I didn't do that. I wonder why I didn't copy over. Mm. You said tomorrow we got OPEC tomorrow? Mm, okay. Let's look at see what the market is doing right now. The option market right now looks like, that's interesting that we're getting mixed data right now in the Qs. As you can see, we're seeing calls, we're seeing puts, calls, puts, calls, puts. And we're getting a lot of mixed data right now. Um, I guess that's I guess that should be expected, right? The option market has been completely wrong about the direction for the last couple of days now, hasn't it? Monday, we saw the market super bullish while the option market was bearish. Tuesday, we saw the option market is bullish while the futures market was bearish. Yesterday, hold on. I think we saw a lot of puts as well yesterday. And today we're seeing a lot of mixed data. So yeah, I'm kind of I'm gonna leave this profit target up here. So we're gonna let this one run for fun. Yeah, right there. What I like right now, um, I like the fact that price is holding both the short and medium term EMAs right now. We're seeing price like a pin bar. We're seeing price open close to the opening of the previous bar. I mean, if we get like a push, obviously that would be confirmation enough for me. But as long as they can hold this area right here, I'll be confident in this trade. We'll see. And I was kind of thinking about what Santiago said yesterday. And this weekend, I'm gonna do a lot of reflecting because today kind of shows me. I mean, we took in, or we've taken how many good trades in a row? About 3 good trades in a row. We started the stream with a winning trade. The second trade, the follow up trade was a winning trade. The third trade is a winning trade. We just had a bunch of winning trades back to back. We did have one loss though, but we made it back. And the main thing I wasn't thinking about was the profit target. I mean the profit goal for the eval. I wasn't thinking about any of the other requirements that I would need to pass the account. I just took good trades in good areas. That's all I did. And that's all I was thinking about. I said, this looks like a really good area to take a trade, and that's exactly what I did. And I guess when they say focus on the process and the results will come, well, these series of trades were a great example of that. So I'll try my best not to be blinded by trying to make $1,500 in one session to kind of get the account passed. I'm going to try my best to focus on the process moving forward. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to minimize the mental, emotional, and execution mistakes that I tend to make, like trying to short the market. Now, the crazy thing is, I was going to short the market, but I would have been early. I would have been early. The market was, I mean, it shorted all the way up here at this double top, and I was going to short it down here. So I could have potentially got stopped out just for the market to go in my direction, but just taking a step back and saying that, you know what, even if I take this short, it's going to be short lived. It's highly unlikely that I'm going to get my profit target in this situation. I would have, but it just would have been just easier just to stay and just look for long positions as the market tries to push higher here. So I'm not going to no longer make that mental mistake anymore, thinking that just because the market is trading into supply, the bears have to prove it. You might see a rejection, but the bulls are just going to buy it right back up for the most part. For the most part. So I'm not going to make those mistakes anymore. Or at least I'm going to try to minimize those as much as possible. Man, I guess I could. No, I'll buy it. I'll buy it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to activate another one of my funded accounts. Jay Bear's always getting clapped. All right, so this is the third time that the market is testing this range right here. It's the third time we're getting the test of this range. I wonder if we're going to see the market finally break past this range. We got the 700 psychological level right there. We'll see if the market stops there, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt that it stops there. I think we can potentially see the market keep going, but we'll see. Hmm. Oh yeah, I could have done that. So you just like to get them passed on the first day and just like flipping the rest of the days. That reminds me back of them old Apex days where you had to do that. Mm. Honestly, I'm surprised that TPT doesn't. I'm really surprised that they don't. Uh, well, I'm really surprised they don't do a minimum balance for a trade day, like $150 or $250 to count as a trade day. I'm surprised that they don't do that. They took away a lot of the features that made the accounts blowable. I'm surprised they don't do that. Oh, so you can't hit the goal in one day? They have a 50. I didn't know that. So you have a 50% consistency rule in that? Yeah, that's true. And I've gotten to the point now where I only focus all of my trades from 8:30. I mean, so basically, I've gotten to the point to where I only focus on the New York session for real. If I didn't stream at night, uh, I wouldn't even trade Asia. I would actually completely forget about Asia because I mean, yeah, you have days where the market has those big moves, but from what I've seen so far, those big moves in the Asia session is just continuations from what happens before the market closes. So if you look at your charts at the end of the session and the market hits a major area of demand or a major area of supply, what Asia does usually that first hour or so is that's a continuation move. So the market is just continuing from the previous session, and then once it gets to where it needs to go, once it meets its market objective, that's when we'll see the market turn. We'll see the market slow down. We'll probably see another bump in volume at that 7 o'clock mark. But usually after that, London is the next session, but New York is where all the volume is. Huh, that's interesting. So they say you can hit the profit target on day one. I mean, what? Hit profit target on day one? Hmm. Says your profitable days cannot be more than 50% of your total profits. Hopefully TPT hopefully TPT keeps this. Hopefully, I mean hopefully they get comfortable with the 50% off sale. Hopefully. And like I said, I'll probably well, most likely if push come to shove, I want to trade with TradingView, but I'll probably trade TPT with hold on, Alfred So in the well, they're not doing the pro account, so I can probably stay in the with Ninja Trader because what I want is I want that trailing stop. I want that auto trail to kick in, and I know Ninja Trader has it. So I'll just and then I can copy trade on Ninja Trader. Hmm. And I'm only going to trade one micro. I mean, maybe I might just keep it with three. Yeah, I might just keep it with three. Yeah, I might as well keep it with three. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, you said I would choose rhythmic then. That's the prop. Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks for that catch. Well, I guess I could yeah. Okay, I think that's how I'm going to do it. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use Quan Tower. Well, uh uh, nah, I guess I'll just well, I guess I have to just look. Let me look. Let me look at this real quick. Let me look. Let me look. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. I do like Trading View. I guess I just have to make a decision. All right, Top Step. So Top Step just glitched just now. I'm in a position right now, and my orders are not on the screen. There it is. Oh. Good thing we let one to run for fun. I mean, this thing probably keeps on going. I mean, the Nasdaq has no top apparently. Hmm. Mm. I'm considering how I should set up my TPT accounts, man. I'm considering it. I'm considering it. Should I have them all in a at a like a I don't know. Mm. So I'll probably get rhythmic. Mm. You blew the So yeah, because of the 25Ks, I'll only be trading one micro contract. That's why. Well, I'll probably trade two. Uh, Probably trade two, just two micro contracts. And only trade setups. All right, come on. We're almost there, baby. There we go, baby. We're done. We're locking the account out, man. We're done. That was a great fucking trade, man. That was a great trade. Great trade. Alfred, I still blame you, man. You should have been told me to stop trading against the trend. The old Sherm would have fought against this. I would have said, oh, man, we've rejected that supply. Why the Bears suck? Why can't the Bears ever follow through? But this new improved Sherm, he trusts the trend. He trusts the trend. He said only needed 300 more in NQ shit. I doubt that, Alfred. Like, I think the market's going to blow past 30K. Damn. It's like that, Alfred. It's like that. Sure, I'm the trend rider. That's the second time my TradingView chart glitched. So I wonder if there's something wrong with TradingView today. That's the second time TradingView glitched. Man, I just want the market to do what I wanted to do, man. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. That's all I asked the Nasdaq. Just do what I want you to do, damn it. Do the things that I want you to do. Mm. $625 will be all the way down here though. Mm. Shit, does the market? Well, this is the Nasdaq. So I mean, I'm asking a question. It's like, can the market come all the way back down? Of course it can. Of course it can. We got a breakout from those highs. Okay. Oh, today is Thursday. Damn, Alfred, you were almost right. You were almost right. I almost did do it. I almost did do it. I said I was gonna buy the accounts on Thursday. I thought the day was Wednesday. Let me set an alarm for tomorrow. Let me set an alarm for tomorrow to buy the accounts so I don't forget. Mm. Tomorrow's Friday. All right, so I got buy TPT accounts every Friday. Dude, like I did that shit yesterday too, Alfred. This shit was crazy, man. I sat there and watched the market pushed higher and higher and higher and higher. Then I said, fine, let me get into a long. And this shit does this bullshit right here. So I get in literally at the top here. Felt like a complete ass. Or I got, oh, actually, it was right here. I got in at the top and then it pulls back. And then I say, fine, maybe it's trying to pull back. And then after I say, fine, this thing does this crap right here. And then it does that. I need to stop. I think my biggest problem is that I try to romanticize the Nasdaq. What I mean by that is that in my heart, I believe that the Nasdaq can do anything. She can push 1,000 points if she wants to because she's done that shit before. But when I go back and review the charts, all I see is that she respects price action sometimes to the T. And it doesn't feel that way in the moment because she's really good at fishing for market liquidity. She has these big momentum pushes and then she slows down and then she gets the liquidity that she needs and then she does exactly what she needs to do. But what usually happens is that she'll push up like this and then she'll stop and then she'll keep pushing up and then people are trying to get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, and then she'll come back and take all that liquidity and then continue higher. She's really good at that. And then when you look at the charts, it's like, oh, okay. I mean, this is all-time highs though, but she respects the price action. So I mean, it's like, mm, actually I was going to buy it, Alfred, but then my bank said something about my credit card reward balances and oh, and the redemption is temporarily unavailable. Okay, I guess I could buy it now. I read that wrong. I thought this thing said something about something else. So like I said, I'm going to invest $540 into this. $540 of in so that'll be like 5 or 6 accounts. I'm going to probably copy trade. So what I'm going to do is maybe I should just get the 6, right? So if it's like $75 for 6, let's see how much that'll cost. Oh shit. Hold on. Did I do the math? Oh yeah, I was basing that off of the $85. I was basing off the 85. Oh shit, that's still's not. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the initial price, K trader, but then you're gonna pay full price for it when you pass. You're gonna pay that activation fee. Well, yeah. All right. So that means I can actually probably get 8 accounts. Hold on, give me a second. I can probably get 8 of these damn accounts. Hmm. Huh. So I must have been doing the math wrong. So if I'm $450 divided into 75. I can get 7 accounts. That's I can get 7 accounts. 7 TPT accounts, baby. And then I can have these things rebuild. But I don't plan on blowing these accounts though. You can only have 5 at a time though, right? Okay. All right, well. I guess it's time to join the TPT family, huh? No fee 50. I guess it's time, huh? Well, Cave Trader, TPT right now is doing a 50% off of their accounts. And TPT is the only firm right now that's doing a daily payout. So, that's the only difference. Hmm. Yeah. That's why Alfred can pop up and get all the payouts that he gets because um, all of his trades are being. He can take out his trades as soon as he gets them, or he can take out his payout as he makes the money. Hold on, I gotta grab my other phone. Oh, it ends Sunday. Oh, the sale ends on Sunday. Oh, I got enough time. Copy trade up to 5 accounts. Hold on, I can only have 5 accounts. I can't have no more than 5 accounts at one time. A 90% profit split. Hold on. TPT's doing a hold on, and then that's for the pro account. Hold on, it says so while still enjoying day 1 and daily withdrawals in pro, and then all the same industry leading live market pro plus pro plus benefits. Oh, that's pro plus. Hmm. All right. All right. I think that's okay. So I'm gonna get 7 accounts. I said I was gonna invest $540. I'm gonna invest $540. And so that means I can copy trade. So I can probably have 3 sets of tools. So I can copy trade. I can have 1 set I can copy trade, 2 set I can copy trade, and I can probably have like an account for fun or something like that. Where nah, it's gonna be 25K. So I mean, I ain't gonna. Isn't that interesting? So on the anniversary of my Ah, shit. Please complete a know your customer procedure before continuing. Well, why do you need to know that now? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Shit. Hold on. Man, shit. Hmm. 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 I doubt that though. I think we'll probably get to like 70. I mean, if that 29.8, two psychological levels in one session. Mm. The joys of being a Nasdaq trader. The joys of being a Nasdaq trader. He's starting to love all-time trading. I mean, yeah, yeah. The market doesn't care about all-time highs anymore. They don't care. I mean, before, uh, you had to be cautious around all-time highs. Now, you try to short all-time highs, you'll become liquidity. I mean, it's a shift in dynamics. I am curious to see what the ES is doing though. I am curious. I want to look. Damn, damn, look at that. The ES basically just traded in one direction. You got one pullback, and then it just went. That's interesting. You know, when I see the ES like that, that's what makes me consider, having like a dedicated ES account to capture those easy moves. But ES is only good to look at when the after the session is over. Trading that shit is in real time is for the birds, in my opinion. Hold on. Girls, man. Actually, okay, so hmm. We'll see what the market does here at 760. Uh we've traded into a measured move. We've traded into a measured move. We'll see what the market does. At 760, we have R4 at 816. So 816. So we'll go for 809. And is a Camarillo pivot point R4 at 816. So I'm gonna go at 89. We'll see. We'll see if we'll get that. $675. So I wonder, so this movement that we're seeing right now in the Nasdaq, I wonder if this is just delayed price action because the market is trying to, like, if we didn't get into this war with Iran and have all these Iranian news ping-ponging the market back and forth, I wonder if this is what the market would have done if the if we didn't go to war with them. Because obviously this feels abnormal. The market is just trading in one direction at this point. It's always kind of done that. I guess we should be used to it by now, but damn, damn. Yeah, sorry to see that, man. Hold on, you're talking about one of the TPT accounts? Yeah, he's on E2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry to see that, man. Yeah, especially with the Nasdaq moving like this, man. Especially with the Nasdaq moving like this. Hmm. Hold on, my daughter's just being a real brat this morning. God, man. Mm. I can trade as a business with a TPT account. Mm. So your boy is in. We're about to buy our first account. We're about to buy our first TPT account. 25K. We're gonna do rhythmic. So I can trade on trade. Hold on, with the CQG, I can still trade on. Yeah, I can still trade on. I can. Yeah, okay, yeah, I could. Well, let's try that. I'm glad to see that investor Z. All right, there it is. All right, so I've bought my first TPT. I bought my first take profit trader account. I'm part of the TPT family now. What's up with that? Part of the TPT family now. Well, let's go set that shit up in NinjaTrader. Go to connections, configure, CQG is NinjaTrader continuum, add TPT. Hmm. Okay. Uh, why would that be option? All right, baby, we in, baby. We got our Ninja Trader. We have our Ninja Trader account. Mm, I'm not trading on Tradeovate though. Mm, says don't trade more than 3 contracts at any time. Hold on, is it saying that I can't trade more than 3 contracts? I can't trade like 3 micros? Hold on. What does that mean? That's so vague. What does that mean? Is it saying that I can't trade more than 3 micro contracts or I can't trade more than 3 minis? What does that mean? Funded seat? Oh shit. All right, my bad. I'm out of time for this session. Okay. I'm out of time for this session. All right, guys. I do appreciate everybody that joined me today because we're definitely past the time. We'll definitely come back later on tonight and we will definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing.